Oh, hi, it's targeted individual here. Listen, right, I know yous lot have been wondering where I've been. I did tell ya when I did my live stream, my TI Fridays a few months ago, that I'm just going on non-stop holidays because I've got a no man. Well, I've got a bit of an update on that. It's very exciting. I have had an incredible spiritual experience. As you know, I'm a spiritual vlogger. I do lots of readings and that sort of thing, and I can do channelings, especially because I channel Archangel Michael, and I can give people a lot of really useful advice from him. So on that subject, I decided that instead of going on yet another holiday abroad, I was just going to keep it fairly close to home. And I decided, because I'd had a word with Archangel Michael that night, and he said to me, do you know what, you need to go somewhere and connect spiritually to really understand me. And I said, where do you want me to go, Michael? And he says, I want you to go to Stonehenge. It's the most spiritual part of the UK. I want you to get in that inner circle, love, and I want you to open yourself up to be entered by a spiritual light. And I said, that sounds right up my street, I'm gonna go. So I said to my no man, listen, you know that I am a spiritual influencer, and it's very important for me to make sure people are understanding their spiritual path. Can you take us to Stonehenge? I'll bring one of my kids. They can create a distraction and I can get myself in the inner circle, because I don't know if you lot know, but you ain't allowed in the inner circle unless you're like a druid or something, and you've got like special permission because it's like a solstice or whatever. It's the only time you're allowed in because there's security guards and that. So I took one of my kids and I got him to create a distraction. And while the security guard was chasing him around the area, I got myself in the inner circle. I assumed the position and I opened myself up to a beautiful spiritual experience. Let me tell ya, that inner circle is magic. It is absolute pure magic. I felt like I was being entered by a druid. I could feel that druid entering me all over my body. I could feel it from my feet, I could feel it from my head, I just felt it everywhere. And as I was bracing myself up against one of those magical stones, I called out, Michael, Michael, I can feel it. And it was so beautiful. Well, it turns out that I'm actually preggers with a baby druid. I know, I'm so excited. I couldn't believe it, and I told my partner, and I said, I've been impregnated by the druids. He said, love, I was with you in that circle, you was impregnated by me. And I said, I know, but I think what happened was you allowed that energy to enter into me, and I think that is actually what has impregnated me rather than you lot. I do want the child support, don't get me wrong, but I think it is a beautiful spiritual baby that was gifted to me because I broke into the inner circle of Stonehenge and got my spiritual on. Do you know what I mean? And nothing disrespectful about it. Absolutely not. Before anyone says it, absolutely nothing disrespectful about nothing what I did there. I did it respectfully. I didn't yell out. I just allowed myself to feel that druid energy entering me, and it was a beautiful moment. Absolutely. I cried afterwards. I cried with joy. It was so beautiful. And then obviously I just yelled at my child, who had then been apprehended by security, and I'm like, I don't know why that happened, I'm so sorry, Mr. Security person. And then we legged it back to the car park. We didn't pay for parking or nothing. We just got in there, got on and got back out again. And you know, I know that it was all led by Archangel Michael. He gave me that idea, and that's what a good angel does. That is what a good archangel does. They fix that idea in your head, they plant it, and then you just think of all these beautiful things, and then one thing leads to another, one thing leads to another, and that's it. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So I'm preggers, and naturally, because I'm preggers with a beautiful spiritual baby, I'm gonna vlog it. I'm going to vlog it. I am going to give you thread to the needle details about every scan I have, every time I can feel movement, every urine sample I give, the works. You're getting a lot, because I know you love that sort of thing, and you're into it, and you want to know every aspect of my life. And I was planning it in my head. I was sat out having a cigarette, watching my kids play in the new paddling pool, because we had to get a new one because I might have a water birth. Do you know what I mean? I'll just chuck them out and give birth in the water afterwards. But I was having a cig, and I was just thinking to myself, you know, this is a turning point in my life. I've never felt more spiritually connected in my entire life. It is so beautiful. And I'm just emotional about the whole thing. So I'm going to be selling tickets to the birth. It might be in the paddling pool. It might be down the hospital. I don't know yet. It depends what's going on with it all. But what I can guarantee is an actual 100% druid baby at the end of it. My no man's very excited. He's a bit confused, but he's mostly excited about it. And I'm just going to make sure that the whole world knows exactly what it looks like to have that beautiful spiritual moment, giving birth, bringing life in that is literally love and light. I mean, it might just be a light what comes out. I don't know. I've never given birth to a druid baby before, but I know it's going to be beautiful, special, and monetised. All right. So I'm so excited to be sharing this moment in my life with you, lot. Oh, you love me so much. You're obsessed. I know you are. You're obsessed, and I understand it. I know exactly why you are. Thank you so much. Please keep a lookout for me giving you endless details about every aspect of my druid baby pregnancy. And I'll see you all again soon. Love you. Love and light. Love and light. Love and light. Love you all, beautifuls. I felt like I was being entered by a druid. Oh, hi, it's targeted individual here. Listen, right, you know that I've got my finger on the pulse of who's who in the movement, right? Who's telling the truth, who ain't telling the truth, all that sort of thing. Who's spiritual, who ain't, you know, who gives birth to spiritual babies, who don't. And I've got to tell ya that there's somebody in the community that I really don't trust, don't like her, and I do not want none of yous lot to buy into anything what she says, and it's Intel Lady. So don't go subscribing to her channel, for God's sake. Don't do it, because you could learn all sorts of things. Really bad energy, it's no good for ya. Don't go clicking like on none of her videos neither, because it's just no good for your soul. And also, do not go to buymeacoffee.com/Intel Lady and buy no coffee. She drinks Adreno coffee, and we all know how Adreno coffee's made. It's disgusting. I can't believe these people, they do it in plain sight, hiding in plain sight with that sort of Adreno coffee. Do not do it. Anyway, I'll see you later. Bye. Love and light, everyone. I'm more spiritual than anyone else. I felt like I was being entered by a druid.